Fest, the year 2025. Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. You're watching KUTV Weekend Live. We have lots of stories that are lined up for you tonight, but first let's get an introduction.
This is Weekend Live with Ochieng, Cynthia.
That's right, and now Myombu is joining us for the sign language interpretation. Remember that this broadcast is also live across all our social media platforms. On YouTube, it's KUTV News Kenya. On X, it's KUTV_Kenya. Yes, welcome. Now, Kericho Governor Dr. Eric Mutai last night survived impeachment for the second time in the Senate. Senators dismissed the proceedings after raised doubts about the credibility of the county assembly's electronic voting system, which had been introduced just a day before the impeachment vote. Governor Mutai's defense team presented nearly 20 witnesses, including 18 members of the county assembly and an IT expert, who all challenged the authenticity and transparency of the vote. The county assembly, on its part, called 6 witnesses, while the Senate sought clarification from an ICT authority expert. None of them could conclusively verify whether the constitutionally required 2/3 majority was achieved. Senators faulted the process for missing documentation, poor record keeping, and lack of transparency. In the final tally, 26 senators rejected the motion, 16 supported it, and 1 abstained. Senator Speaker Mason Kingi ruled that without verified proof of the 2/3 threshold, the trial could not proceed. This meant the substantive charges against Governor Mutai, among them abuse of office, misappropriation of 85 million shillings, irregular appointments, and gross misconduct, were not debated. Elsewhere, Cabinet Secretary for Energy Opiyo Wandayi has announced that the government is set to transform rural electrification that is across Kenya within 2 years. While speaking in Usenge Village, Siaya County, Wandayi emphasized the efforts of expanding funding to connect more villages to the national grid. On the other hand, MPs from Siaya, including Samuel Atandi and David Ochieng, lauded President William Ruto's inclusive development agenda and urged continued support for his government and its initiatives.
Eneo ya North Alego kwa jumla kwa miaka mingi sana, kwa muda mrefu tangu tupate uhuru katika nchi, imekuwa kwa giza tupu. Tunamshukuru Mheshimiwa Rais William Ruto na serikali yake kuu kwa kukumbuka wananchi wa Usenge na kwa kukumbuka wananchi wa North Alego kwa jumla kwa mambo ya maendeleo ya nguvu ya umeme. Pesa nyingi zaidi imeongezeka na tunahakika within the next 2 years we shall have electricity in every village na ikiwezekana in every homestead.
We are true members of broad-based government. We are going to work together to ensure that the country attains conclusive development.
William Samoei Ruto has shown us as Luos that so many things are possible. That 1, equity is possible. Number 2, you can bring all the communities of the country together and build one country, develop everybody, and ensure that every corner of the country grows. We will stand with William Samoei Ruto for his 2 terms. Sema 2 term. 2 term. 2 term.
As that is happening, William Ruto today in Kapsabet County confidence in the Kenya Kwanza Now, apologies for that. We take it again. President William Ruto today in Kapsabet Nandi rallied supporters, expressing confidence in the Kenya Kwanza government's agenda and its ability to secure victory in the coming elections. He dismissed the opposition, saying it lacks any clear development agenda, while his administration continues to deliver in key sectors such as roads, housing, health, agriculture, and job creation. The president pledged to keep improving the country, insisting Kenya has what it takes to achieve first world status.
No ya siasa bado mambo bado. Wale si mnaona kuna watu wengine wanatangatanga hapo wanamangamanga hapo. Unajua, wacha niwaeleze, si tulikuwa na ingine ya Tibim na Tialala, tuko sasa na one term Kasongo. Tutawanyorosha asubuhi na mapema. Ukose? Tambiririzo kwa smart. So, msikuwe na wasiwasi. Saa hizi wacha mimi ninyoroshe kazi. Si ndio? Siasa ikianza tutawaonyesha kivumbi. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Kwa sababu wale ni watu ambao hawana akili, hawana mpango, hawana sera, hawana agenda, ati wanatuimbia tu maneno ya slogan. Sisi tutawanyorosha mapema, wataenda nyumbani. Mnasema tuendelee na kazi ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Wale wanasema tuendelee na job, nione kwa mkono. Wale wanasema tuendelee. Bas.
And political divisions over the recent Mbeere North by-elections has sparked controversy that is in Embu County. And as Beryl Atieno now reports, DCP has rejected any opposition coalition, insisting on their candidate Duncan Mbui to be the unified opposition choice.
The Democratic Congress Party has rejected the idea of joining coalition with other opposition parties for the Mbeere North by-election, insisting that Duncan Mbui, who is currently the MCA for Ivorori Ward, to be the unified sole opposition's representative.
Okay.
While speaking during a press briefing in Embu, the DCP's local chairman Joshua Kanake emphasized that the party will not entertain any agreement that sideline their candidate Duncan Mbui. He argued that Mbui's grassroots support make him the strongest contender.
Hakuna vile itakuwa eti sisi kandidati wetu bwana Mbui ataachia mtu kiti. Mbui yako kwa kinyang'anyiro ya kiti ya Mbeere North, na hapana uwezekano eti kutakuwa na mazungumzo. Mazungumzo ni kwa mwananchi. Mwananchi ndiye anaamua, na ground yote iko nyuma ya Mheshimiwa Mbui. Kwa hivyo hiyo mambo mengine yote ambayo inasemekana sijui ati watu wameonekana wakizungumza.
Duncan Mbui, DCP's candidate, emphasized his development track record and strong connecting with voters. He denied rumors of secret meetings with UDA, calling them the rival tactics.
Watu wanasema ati nimekuwa kwa mkutano na watu wa UDA. Tafadhali wengine na wale wanasema nimekuwa kwa mkutano na watu wa UDA ni watu wa chama ingine ya DP.
Moreover, Steve Simba supported Duncan Mbui, advocating for opposition's unity behind the most viable candidate. He criticized UDA for fostering corruption, arguing that their candidate will harm Mbeere North's interest.
We welcome the spirit ya kunyitana as united opposition. All what we are asking our partners is to support the strong candidates. Naneke candidate Duncan Mbui wa Mbeere North. So we are welcoming them. Netorama karibithia muno. Mauke tunyitane our parties.
Damaris Njoki also warned the electing UDA candidate will harm Mbeere North's public interest. She highlighted the government corruption, stressing that only Duncan Mbui could represent the people's needs effectively.
Sasa tunajua tukimwaminia Mungu Duncan Mbui ataingia pale na UDA waache kududaganya. Sababu hata hiyo mtu wamesimamisha pale, sijui ameenda kanisa mara ngapi, hata sijui kama anajua mlango ya kanisa. Ya pili, ajue anadanganya wananchi. Anadanganya wananchi nini? Diarete manifesto yenye inaonyesha. Na tena sasa akikuja kuuliza kiti ya MP, ameanza wapi? Sianze kukua hata.
The Mbeere North by-election is set for a tough fight with the opposition, making a high-stake contest against the ruling party. Beryl Otieno reporting for KUTV.
Now, moving on, the Law Society of Kenya has condemned acts of victimization against advocates of the High Court, citing a worrying trend of abductions and killings. In a statement, LSK referenced past cases, including the abduction of Advocate Njau Kiai in 2021, which remains unresolved. The society says a failure to act on such injustices is a betrayal to families and the legal fraternity. Law Society of Kenya is now compiling a database of all unresolved cases and urging investigative agencies to expedite probes and guarantee advocates' safety in their pursuit of justice. Members of Parliament in the National Assembly Committee on Information, Communication and Innovation have praised the ongoing internet connectivity initiative, terming it vital for security, education, health and economic development. Inspecting the Eldoret-Nadapal fiber optic line in Turkana, Uasin Gishu and Trans Nzoia counties, the MPs noted that police stations are using the internet to improve surveillance, health facilities are benefiting from timely digital reporting, and students can now access online learning materials. The MPs said connectivity is transforming livelihoods and promoting development in remote communities.
We have been able to go to Loichamoret police station, and we were able to see how new ways of policing are assisting in the security efforts in this area to a level where our police commanders and the OCSs are talking about the great improvement in their operations and even in their efforts to curb crime in the area. Coincidentally, the connections are coming at a time when Kenya is working on security in this part of the country. And even the road that we have come through is a road that has perennially had security issues. But today we had a smooth ride all the way to the border of Turkana and West Pokot, meaning that connectivity is able to solve age-old community problems.
Here in Turkana, we have seen the digital economy working here. Connectivity is working here for young people. We have visited several sites, which include schools, the police stations, And we have seen a fully integrated digital program that is helping actually to transform communication as well as the businesses in this part of the country.
Members also get to access the public internet when we need them to maneuver any activity on the internet portal. The internet is quite stable, as I can say. I get to use it on a daily basis, like Monday to Friday when I'm in the office. In the evenings as well, you can see the members of the public getting to access the internet around. When you walk around the compound or outside of the compound, you find a lot of youth, especially from the area, using the internet. From my own perspective, I can say that most of them are students, given the age. So the internet is quite helpful, and given the fact that it's free and accessible to the public, it's a great plus to whoever is providing the internet.
And on this point, Weekend Live is taking its very first commercial break. We'll be back with more. Stay tuned.
You are watching Weekend Live with Ochieng Cynthia.
Baada ya kutafuta kazi, tunaweza kuanzisha miradi yetu ambayo ingetusaidia kubadilisha maisha ya wazazi wetu.
Kwa vijana wenzangu, wengi hawana kazi, lakini ikiwa sisi wenyewe tutajiamini, tunaweza kujiajiri wenyewe.
Afrika kwa kweli tuna mahitaji ambayo ukiyasuluhisha unaweza kuathiri watu kwenye bara hili.
Bila woga, watu huwa na uzalishaji zaidi, wanajawa na ujasiri, wanakuwa wabunifu na wanakuwa wenye maarifa.
Niliamua kuacha kazi. Hata kama sitafanikiwa, nitakuwa nimejaribu, nitakuwa najua haiwezekani.
Hakuna kitu cha ajabu hapa. Kila anayepata ufanisi hufanya kazi usiku na mchana.
Kitu kitakusukuma na kuwezesha kupata maarifa ambayo hukuwa nayo.
Tunajaribu kutengeneza kitu kitakachopita mipaka ya nchi hii.
Ikiwa unataka kubadilisha ulimwengu, anza na nyumbani.
You are watching Weekend Live with Ochieng Cynthia.
Welcome back, and let's keep on informing you. Now, Health Cabinet Secretary Eden Duale has vowed to continue fighting cartels in the ministry, accusing them of sabotaging the government's efforts to strengthen the Social Health Authority under the Universal Health Coverage. Speaking in Narok County during a Boda Boda Empowerment Program, Duale revealed that thousands of hospitals suspended from SHA had been making fictitious claims to embezzle funds, adding that his ministry will not allow theft of public resources. Leaders accompanying him, including Honorable Johanna Ngeno and Farouk Kibet, backed his stand, saying the empowerment program will help actualize President William Ruto's bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Now, moving on, government offices have intensified town hall meetings, that is across Mount Kenya, to explain development projects and hear public concerns. Today, they pitched camp in Gishugu, Kirinyaga County, led by Public Health Principal Secretary Mary Modoni, who, despite misinformation, urged residents to support government efforts and ignore opposition propaganda, noting that major projects are ongoing in the region. Government spokesman Isaac Mwaura reiterated their commitment to consistent public engagement to clarify the government's development agenda.
What we want to stress on. We do not want to drag ourselves into political cocoons where people just discuss discuss issues that are not helping the people of Kenya. And His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, is very keen at having the citizens of this country and the development of the nation move to the next level. We have seen issues of the school, affordable housing, health sector, where I work, and we have seen the movement and also the growth into the areas that we have.
And in other news, national government administration offices have been urged to remain vigilant against illicit brews as some bar owners operate outside legal hours. While speaking at Women Empowerment event in Kirinyaga County that was organized by Kirinyaga Central Member of Parliament Gachoki Gitari, Laikipia East MP Mwangi Gichungi stressed on the importance of enforcing laws on bar operations and controlling the growing number of alcohol outlets. Kiunjuri further highlighted that excessive drinking undermines the productivity and potential of youths.
Wanauza pombe, wauze pombe yao kulingana na sheria. Waangalie masaa ya kuuza pombe zao. Lakini wale wanauza pombe ambaye ni haramu, lazima serikali iwashukulie hatua. Manake kuna ile masaa imewekwa ya kuuza pombe. Lazima wale wamepewa kazi ya kupigana na kazi ya pombe na mihadarati, lazima wote waingie kwa kazi yao. Hatuwezi achilia vijana wetu, kwa sababu hata kama tutakuwa na kazi mingi tunafanya kama serikali na vijana wetu wamepotea, hakuna haja, kwa sababu kesho yetu ni vijana yetu. Na kwa hivyo sisi tunataka kuuliza wale ambao wako kwa serikali ambaye wamelala kazini, lazima tuamuke sasa.
Elsewhere, Usonga Member of Parliament Samuel Atandi has opposed plans to close Siaya campus of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University, warning that the move will damage the town's economy. The MP said he received communication from the university vice-chancellor that the county government intends to use the Farmers Training Center land for its headquarters, forcing the university to relocate. He urged Governor James Orengo to respect the wishes of residents who prefer the campus remain.
Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University has a satellite campus at the Siaya Farmers Institute in Siaya. That satellite campus has about 1,200 students. I recently received a communication from the Vice Chancellor of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University that they intend to close that satellite campus. Reason being that the land the satellite is sitting on belongs to the county government of Siaya. And the county government of Siaya has another program for that land. They want to build a new county headquarters in that land. Therefore, the university must give way. I spoke about it yesterday. I want to speak about it now. What I want to do is to urge the county governor of Siaya, because I have been talking to him. I spoke to him about this issue when we met with him in Nairobi together with the entire leadership of Siaya. And we implored on him to consider retaining that land for the sake of the expansion of the university and not for building county headquarters. But it seems the governor is not listening. I want to remind him today that according to the interests of the people of Alego Usonga, we would rather have the university in that land rather than the offices of the county government of Siaya.
Now, Siaya County will host the Siaya International Trade and Investment Conference from October the 14th to 17th this year. The event aims to position Siaya as a leading investment destination. Governor James Orengo announced that the conference, which will be officiated by President William Ruto, will focus on opportunities in agriculture, the blue economy, value chain addition, and renewable energy. The conference will feature keynotes, exhibitions, site visits, and discussions on public-private partnerships. Siaya's strategic assets include arable land, a dynamic blue economy, and skilled youths.
We formally announced the Siaya International Trade and Investment Conference. otherwise known by the acronym CITICO 2025, scheduled for 14th to 17th October 2025. Our goal is simple and measurable: catalyze domestic and foreign direct investment, accelerate enterprise growth, and secure bankable commitments that move from memorandum to machinery, from intent to impact. 3 days we will host keynotes and plenaries, sector breakouts, an exhibition, B2B deal rooms, site visits to priority projects, and signature sessions dedicated to public-private partnerships.
And we are taking a very short breather. We'll be back with sports news.
My name is Jakub Petri. I'm Associate Professor in the Institute of Philosophy of Jagiellonian University in Krakow, Poland. And I'm the main coordinator of the CAFE project, which is being here hosted by Kenyatta University.
My name is Eva Hudoba. I am a project manager in this consortium. Keep watching cutting-edge research at Kenyatta University Television.
Welcome back, and let's get sporty. Now, FIFA President Gianni Infantino has commended East African countries for successfully co-hosting the 2024 African Nations Championship, terming it a landmark achievement for the region's football profile. Infantino affirmed FIFA's commitment to continue working with CAF to nurture talent, invest in football infrastructure, and ensure that African players have opportunities to shine at the global stage. He arrived in Nairobi for the first time to attend the final match of the African Nations Championship CHAN 2024 between Morocco and Madagascar at Kasarani Stadium.
I think some things they sent me, I mean, the planes will come read this now. Yes. They said now he's bringing the family Masai Mara. Okay. The animal was happy. He was watching your friend. He says, people loved it. It's phenomenal.
You know, we haven't had.
We had to wait for you to come. And I told my brother I was getting up. And I told him.
And the 44th Kenya Communications Sports Organization Games ended in a thrilling fashion at Embu Stadium, with the Kenya Airports Authority soaring to the overall athletic title by a single point. The men's team dominated with 132 points, while the Ministry of Roads and Transport women's team outpaced rivals with 93, but the combined tally saw Kenya Airports Authority edge Roads and Transport 222 to 221, with Kenya Airports Authority third. In the pool, the Communication Authority reigned supreme, sweeping both men's and women's titles for a massive 271.5 points. Public Service CS Geoffrey Ruku presided over the colorful closing ceremony, awarding winners. Now it's exactly 32 minutes past the hour. We say thank you so much for trusting us to inform you on the matters happening in and across the country. All thanks to everyone that has been behind the scenes, behind the camera, to my producer Yvonne Kemuma, director Conchella, and on the sign language interpretation has been Naomi Mbui. My name is Ochieng Cynthia. Till next time, do have a lovely night. Good night.
Are you an aspiring